Welcome to lesson 3. Today we're going to be learning about construction lines, splines, and the revolve feature. So to start, I'm going to go ahead and create a sketch on my front plane. Again, hitting P to hide my planes and N to do normal. So the first thing we're going to learn about is construction lines. So if I go into my rectangle sketch tool and click on this construction, so as I draw my rectangle, you'll notice that there's a different style line. That is a construction line. So I'll make that, say, 1 inch by 1.5 inches. Let's go ahead and make that a little bit. All right. So what construction lines do is they are used as a reference or guides. It's basically like they don't exist when you go to do any of your features. So like if I finish this and I try to extrude this, I can't extrude it because it's basically saying that those aren't there. They're used for reference in creating the sketch, but they can't be used as actual lines in features. So going into this, we'll go ahead and get into our part. So today we're going to be making a spin top. And then how we're going to do that is using the revolve tool. So when using the revolve tool, we want to look at our part and basically slice it into, slice it in half, and then only draw half of what we see there. Because as we revolve it around the axis, it will fill in all the way around. So looking at the side profile of our spin top, I'm going to start just by doing a normal line. In this case, I'm going to draw a line all the way from top to bottom. And then I'm going to draw out just a little bit. And I'll do a 1/4 inch. And then now I'm going to come down 1.25 inches. And then now I'm going to come out and select here. And then now I'm going to go ahead and do my spline. So if I come up here, this kind of curvy line with dots on it, it's a spline. So what that does is it creates a curved line that goes through those nodes or those points, and it creates a smooth curve through them. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. So I'll start on this line, and then now I'll make my lines here. Now you can see that my line is curved. So once I create my spline, I can come in here and move these around and change their shape. Like that. So that would be half, or basically a quarter of my top. So if I hit the green check mark, now what I'll do is I'll do the revolve. So when you go to do the revolve tool, you need what you're going to revolve. So in that case, it's going to be this filled-in area of my sketch. And then now you need the revolve axis. So I'm going to click this. Now it can be part of your actual sketch or your sketch profile you're revolving. If what you're revolving isn't touching the axis that needs to revolve around, that's where you would create a construction line that you could actually revolve it around. In this case, my line is actually going to be touching my profile that I'm revolving. I click here, and now you can see that it revolved it around. If I hit the green check mark, I'll say it does make my top. And then again, just for best practice, I'm going to rename this as spin top. And then same thing with my part studio. And then I'll go ahead and change the color too. I'll make it kind of this aqua color. So then there is my spin top.